last week, you can see Nifty was not into negative, but somehow it was holding its position. So still, if you see on daily, it is below uh, AMA line. So still, I will consider Nifty as not positive yet until unless it decisively closes above AMA line and then start trading above AMA line. So if you see on small cap, uh, small cap just closed above AMA line, and but if you see the the tradings are not so decisive. There was like market opening high and then closing low. So that very clearly shows the uncertainty in the market. So hopefully this week we might see some positiveness in the market. Uh, you might have heard recent weekend statements from US. I think the discussions and the negotiations between Iran and US is uh, uh, going smooth, and hopefully they might, hopefully they might see breakthrough. And even yesterday night's post, if you see from uh, Donald Trump, it says you know the deal is almost done, and hopefully we will announce soon. So keeping that one in positive statement, hopefully tomorrow when the market opens, uh, we might see a good positive opening. But let's see how these statements come through today as well, and then we will have more clarity by tomorrow. So if you see mid cap, and where is mid cap? Mid cap is here. So mid cap is a bit, I would say, again more stronger than compared to small cap and Nifty. It is well decisively above AMA line. So all these things, if you see, in the last entire 1 week, it was market was opening high, and by the time it is end of the day, it is closing a low. But in the other side, if you see, the country which is into the direct war, which is United States, you see the kind of rallies in US market. It's a huge rallies. Every day 300, 400 points rally is happening in US market. But if you compare that same situation with India, it is so volatile. You know, we are opening like 100 points up, and by the time we close, either we will close flat or either we will close in negative. So there was very clearly visible that in Indian market, all these factors of crude oil, uh, rupee depreciation, all these things are hitting very hard to India, and underline there is too much weakness in the Indian stock market. So that's the reason, until unless we don't see uh, something very concrete, positive news coming on this Iran war, our markets are going to be so same volatile. One day open high, next 2 days it will be low, because there is too much uncertainty. So what will happen if this we have clarity on the Iran war? That means the our biggest worry is energy, which is crude oil and gas. We will have clarity on that one, and if that logistics problem is resolved, and we will start getting the crude oil and gas from the Middle East countries. So that means our problem is solved, and then probably we might see a decent positive rally in Indian stock market. Until then, we will have this uncertainty seeing in the market. So if you see in terms of uh, sectors, so last week uh, banks have shown a positive a sign. It just crossed above 50 from below 50 RSI, turned positive now. So keep a watch on the banks basically, and same thing with the finance also. And in terms of sectors, if you see autos, it has almost completed its cycle of downtrend, which started from October 2024. So almost like now 9 months of cycle it has already completed, and it touched 50 RSI here, and now it is turning. So keep a watch on the automobile sector stocks, and apply the same logic on the individual stocks also. Whichever has uh, came down and touched RSI 50 or crossed above RSI 50 and completed their cycle, probably those are the stocks now are getting ready for the moment. And consumption just turned RSI positive, but still it is below AMA line. FMCG, few days back shown some positive strength, but again it could not hold that positive strength. So RSI is below 50, and still it is on weekly it is below AMA. So I'm not seeing that much strength in FMCG yet. Oil and gas, here it might show some positive signs if this deal gets through, and if we see some positive news coming from US, probably this is the sector where we can see some positive movement. Reality, again RSI is below 50, and but this sector is holding the position. Energy, definitely this is one of the you know strongest sector as of now. Uh, so keep a watch. We can see some good opportunities in the energy sector, and you might have heard last week. Uh, there is a huge demand of electricity and energy generated because of this weather conditions and all. So keep a watch on the energy sector stocks. Defense, as usual, it's I can say strongest sector as of now. And in terms of the cycle also, I can see in defense still we have a very decent room. Currently the RSI line is at 66, and it has a very decent still room to go up and show the strength. So keep a watch on the defense stocks, but don't chase the defense stocks which has already run up. Like example, MTAR and those stocks which are already at the peak. Don't try to jump in those stocks. But I can see all there are a lot of other defense stocks which are now showing strength. So try to focus on those strength, those stocks. Okay, IT. Again, at this moment, still I am not seeing any positive strength or sign of reversal in IT sector. Still, it is pretty much weak. Uh, RSI also it is pretty much at down at currently at around 37 levels. So IT, I would say at this moment, don't try to catch any falling knife. Just wait and watch until unless it shows some positive strength on technical chart, and then only probably we will try to find some opportunities. uh, PSC, again, strong consolidation is happening, so looks positive here. And pharma, last week, I don't know, it was pretty much negative uh, sentiment, strength it has shown. But again, if this issue of war is resolving, I think pharma is another sector which can show a really good strength in coming days. So this is a clear view, guys, of the broader market. We can discuss on individual stocks. Before that, let have teams view on the broader market, and then we will discuss individual stock as well. Yeah, open to the group. Please do share your views, guys.
Mantesh ji, hi, Hitesh here.
Ah,
Um,
it is by.
Hi, hi. No, I want to check, is there any Brent oil? Because I've been receiving some charts on Brent oil. Last I saw the levels were 103 thereabouts, 103, 105. But today morning somebody sent me that there's a 93. It's a 9% reduction. I don't know if there is any futures market that trades in Middle East. I thought I'll check with everybody on the call and you if you are aware of this.
Even I am not sure.
It's
Uh,
the code is Brent oil hyphen USDC. Let me just also check it my
no,
end.
let's see. Aramco.
Brent oil hyphen. Oh, I can't.
Let's see.
Is there any market in the Middle East that trades Brent oil?
I am not sure, Ritesh bhai,
Okay, okay,
but I
fine.
can see. Let's see how is the Saudi market is doing. Saudi market. See, Saudi Aramco, which is one of the biggest oil supplier, and their market is doing well. Since uh, even though this war and all those things are going on, but that market is holding. So I do. I today is yeah. So
Hmm.
I don't know which is that print
My,
index you are talking about, but
yeah.
if you see, definitely, there is a weakness, very clear visibility on the weakness of Brent is seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hopefully, this news what we are getting from US seems it is getting through, and we might hear some positive news coming on the war.
Yeah, no, hoping so too. No, but I think in terms of the positions, at least if there is any indication, I'm seeing a lot of charts like you already covered. The sectors also set up very well, which I think is a good way to sort of, if there is a lower stop loss or rather lower risk, it's a good way to hold some positions now because considering that in terms of timelines towards May end, the US midterm elections, etc. I think they will have to find ways to end this war sooner than later. I think the only thing that one needs to be mindful is if you don't participate early in this rally, the rally may also fizzle out because when everybody realizes that despite the war getting over, the actual sort of stability, because some of these rigs will take time to operate, some of these tankers will again have to start moving. All those things will take a lot of time, right? So while the war over is a good reason to rally, but will that rally sustain if it is very fast? I have my doubts because it will take 4 to 5 to 6 months to stabilize. The only thing that is positive, and this is again a view coming in from one of the large Indian banks who I engage with for my professional reasons, that we are seeing incrementally demand destruction, which what basically that means is a lot of small industries and factories that operate have started questioning their business model. If the crude stays at 105, 110, their business becomes unviable. So that leads to a permanent demand destruction by that specific industry. And if that continues, obviously there's a displacement of labor as well, right? So that's a ripple effect. So closure of war and therefore, at least light at the end of the tunnel is very important at this moment. But I think those are a couple of things one should keep in mind. The other thing, Mantishji, I was speaking to one of the friends in Middle East who has traveled from Dubai to Bhutan. I don't know if this is true, but he was telling me there was a point in time where Emirates dedicated terminal had some 130 check-in counters always full. Some of them manned, some of them digital. The traffic, even for people to move, has reduced by 80-90%. So there are not many people at the airports, which basically that a lot of people have moved away from Dubai. So I don't know if you picked up the same thing.
You meant to say the residents here has moved out from Dubai, you were saying?
Yeah, people who can afford to, who don't have to really wait to release the capital and don't have to depend on jobs. So people with so a lot of billionaires and millionaires have moved into Dubai in the last 2 years, right? I was hearing some of those have started moving out, but I don't know what is actual situation there.
Um, yeah, see, in terms of uh, moving out of businesses from Dubai, even we also heard, people are moving now to Singapore and Hong Kong, uh, or probably they were seeing the options uh, to move to those countries. But see, to be more frank, definitely there was uh, never ever anyone, the top leadership or the residents or the businessmen, no one thought about this kind of situation might arise in, especially in UAE, because UAE being always a very neutral country. If you compare with other Middle Eastern countries like Kuwait, Kuwait also has been into war. Saudi is always a very volatile country because of a lot of proxies, and always that there was a tension in Saudi. But especially if you talk about UAE, it was always very peace and neutral country. So and that's the reason left, right, center in last 2 3 years, people from across the globe, not only from India, across the globe, they came here, and they prefer to be in UAE and in especially in Dubai, investments in real estate, starting business, and so many things. But now suddenly this situation has come up. So now everyone will have that back of the mind, this situation has come up now. Okay, even though there will be a ceasefire will be announced, the peace talks will happen, and agreement will happen, but the big businessmen, they think or they forecast their uh, plan, like 20 30 years ahead. So they will always have that back of their mind. Now this situation might again arise in few years. If there is a small conflict also, they will start firing each other now, because Iran will not stop. Even they will also not stop, because this once this has been done, and once this has started, then starting the next time is pretty easy. But if you see, this conflict between Iran and Middle Eastern countries is not new. This was like almost 30 40 years old conflict, but never they actually went into war. You know, they were just tensions were there in the region. They will give the statements, but they will not physically fire a missile or drone on each other. But just because of this one stupid person, um, uh, yeah, Donald Trump, he started firing, and these all started. So this will be always there, and uh, probably people might think about shifting their base, or maybe having a alternate base in some other country as well, uh, in Singapore or in Hong Kong. But as far as the residents are concerned, I have not seen any change in that one. A few days back, you might have seen the real real estate index of Dubai. Uh,
Yeah.
what there is
Although I was told that that is a sort of a how do I say, a very managed market, right? You can't sell or buy till you have government approvals, and the pricing therefore is more or less controlled by the government. I don't know if that is true.
no, that is not really. It is again controlled by the uh, market only.
Okay.
But it is not really. But that index was showing around 30-40% down. But
Okay.
physically, there was not a one dirham less also in the rentals went down.
Okay.
Just 1 week back, I was looking for apartment for one of my friend.
Uh-huh.
No, not a one dirham also went down physically. It was only on the index level that shown 30% it went down.
Okay.
So it's a wait and watch, and then it's Dubai, man. It will come. It's just waiting for this situation to get stabilized, and things will be normal.
And the
And
counter is DFM Real Estate Index.
which one?
DFM Real Estate Index.
Yeah,
DFM.
BSM. No, it is. I forgot. BSM.
No, D for Dubai. Dubai FM. Dubai F DF FFF as in France.
Ah,
DFF.
sorry, D.
DF France. FM.
Ah, okay, correct.
Real estate. Yeah. Real estate. DFM space real estate. Yeah. Now it's fine.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, so you see this. This was the big fall happened during the war time, which was almost like went almost like 35% down, and now it is consolidating, in this zone. But physically, there is no relief. Uh,
Okay. Understood. Understood.
okay. Any other views, friends? Any other views on the sector or the broader market? Priyamji?
Nothing much, as same thing as what you said.
Okay. Tejas bhai, what is this link you are sharing? Hello, Tejas bhai. What is this link? Okay, I think he's not able to hear. Okay, any other points, guys? Would like to discuss?
Just one thing, Mantesh bhai, like I think you already covered that, but now that hopefully the war, I mean, again, hopefully because we don't know what's going to happen actually, but hopefully the
Yeah.
war is over or when going to get over. The next stop for India, given that the earning season have been mixed, there are companies who have posted exceptional results. There are companies who have posted bad results in terms of higher expenses, labor cost, finance cost, and the impact of raw material increase. I think the next quarter would not be again just my view. The next quarter might not be that great enough for many companies. So yeah, yeah. So we'll have to, I think, from an India story point of view, or even Asian markets, I think it's important to.
Mantajji, can you compare India VIX versus USA VIX?
Yeah, I'll
How
do
do
it.
you see?
Okay, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying that it's important for the next 2 quarters for us to be watchful in terms of the actual impact of crude high prices, the money market as well, because that will show its true colors. I think from next quarter onwards. So this quarter it was just the beginning, but from next quarter it will show the real impact. So we'll have to be just ready for that next 2 quarters. Yeah.
Correct. No, I 100% agree with you, Ambu. Yes, fortunately, this was a very good sign where the market, there were positive earnings were coming up, and unfortunately this issue came up in between. So definitely the impact of this one will be for the next quarter, or maybe a couple of quarters coming. The impact will be there, but at least we will have the clarity if the war is finished and things are getting the developments are getting better and better. So at least market will have the clarity that things will change in 1 quarter or 2 quarter, and that itself will take the market into positive sentiments. So let's hope for that one, and
Agreed. Yeah.
see how it works out.
Agreed. Because what will happen is, because the cost will increase, right, for our company, so that will hit their margins very badly.
Correct.
So even though
Correct.
top line would be good, the bottom line will get sharply impacted. So that is a big problem. Yeah.
But one thing, see, one thing I have learned here, many a times you might have seen, we as a retail investors, because we have a very limited understanding of the numbers, uh, the balance sheet. So we will just see the basic things and we will say that, oh, numbers are very good, and uh, big sales numbers are coming, pat is coming, everything. But there will be some underlying things which we probably don't understand, and next day you will assume that that particular stock will do very good, and it will open up, and then you will see that it might close 7-8% down.
Yeah.
So one thing very important what I have learned is the commentary, the con call.
Yeah.
So maybe on the same day or the next day, when the company comes and they explain their numbers, I think that's where the actual market reacts to the results, not only on the numbers which they are presenting, majorly on the commentary what the management is coming and giving to the audience.
Yeah.
If even though the numbers are not good, but if their commentary is saying that don't worry, this quarter the numbers are not good, but next quarter, or maybe they might say that next 2 quarters, after 2 quarters we are seeing a very strong turnaround, or some positive or strength in their commentary, you will see that even the bad numbers will, the stock price will not react so much. There are so many examples where I seen the numbers and I'm ready next day that, oh, this stock is going to perform very well, and that stock is not going to do that. Either it will open up, gap up, and then it will go down. And there are so many other results where my assumption was the numbers are not good, but based on their commentary that those stocks are like rallied 7-8% next day.
Mm.
So the con call and the commentary, I think you need to really focus there.
Right.
You need to definitely watch the numbers, but you need to conclude the interpretation of those numbers when the con call happens. You know,
Yeah.
so that way I think it's a good way to say that whether the numbers are good or bad. Okay, so VIX. So if you see US VIX, Girish bhai, it is very well under the control, the where usually it is like 780 17 18 level. So, and then you have seen Dow Jones every day it is making high. So definitely there is no panic or worry in US market. But if you compare that same thing with our VIX, where it is, where is the VIX?
It's India VIX.
Okay, here it is. Okay, so here also, if you see, I think it's on an average, this is actually around 12 13. If you see, uh, this is the range. Usually it spends time like 12, 13, 14 range. And right now it is around 17. So if any positive sign comes uh, today or tomorrow on this war, you will see India VIX drastically going in the range of 13, 14, which usually is its range. So, but still, I think it's okay. It's very well under the control. It's not like, about 20. So if VIX goes above 20, that's where, uh, panic or something will start hitting. So, but again, I am just waiting for this news to come, and we might see VIX is going in the same range of 12 and 13, 14 range. Okay, so let's discuss some stocks then. Any specific stocks, guys, you want to check? Let's see.
How about precision wires?
Precision wires, I have already seen that one,
Yeah. Okay.
but if you see that it is already rallied big way already. Uh, so at this moment, I really don't see, risk to reward wise any opportunity to enter fresh entry. So if you see here on weekly chart, May 2025, so it's almost more than a year. The stock gave a buy signal on dual, and now the stock has already gave almost 150 155% returns. And on RSI, if you see, it's already crossed above 80 level. So that's where, for me, as an individual, risk to reward is not favorable, so I avoid these kind of stocks. Rather, I would go and find other good opportunities where risk to reward I'm more comfortable with.
Mantesh bhai, if one wants to play a wires theme, Bharat Wires looks a good setup to me. And Fin Cables, both look a decently good setup. I've been tracking these two names. Just a suggestion: if one is bullish on wires theme, these are the two names you can look at.
Yeah, but how are the numbers? Anyone has checked their numbers?
The
Setup wise, Bharat Wires is okay. It's available just above the AMA line. But I would say check their numbers as well. If their numbers are good, then maybe a good opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay. So let see on uh, scanner which are the stocks we are getting. So blue candle.
Just normal results for Bharat Wire Roads.
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
So
just same as 2025.
okay. So this is one stock we got in our uh, scanner. So when is the numbers are, I think, on 25th, tomorrow. So this one stock, keep in watch list, guys. DUG Torque. This is basically a auto ancillary company, and very strong pin bar candle has formed, and dual super trend has given a buy signal. Blue candle has formed, and it is available at just 2% risk. So RSI has crossed above 50, and setup looks really good. It is making a very decent base here. So keep a watch on this one. Okay, another stock which is in our watch list is Axis and IceMake. So IceMake, yeah. So IceMake also looks a good setup. See, even though it is showing that blue candle scanner, this stock, but here on trading view, actually this stock is not forming that. But setup wise, if you look, uh, this is also making a very decent consolidation. Stock has almost started its downward trend like November 2023. So almost 2 years now. The stock came below 50 and now crossed above 50. So looks a good setup.
For
This one as well.
Amtekji, the TTM
Yes.
figures do not look good for IceMake.
Which one?
The trailing 12 months figure, they don't look
The
good.
the the result you mean to say, or
Yeah, the results trailing 12 months, no, because the result is not there. We can
okay,
look at the last 12 months trend in Screener. That is showing lower net profit because
okay,
of
okay.
higher expenses.
Correct, correct. See, that is the reason I tell you guys, just don't blindly jump into the stock if it is coming in the scanner. You need to connect that one with the results as well. If you see today, if that stock is into our scanner, so previously that means previous day that stock has performed well, and that's the reason that is, or maybe few days it has performed well and it is in the scanner. So my market is expecting that positive results will be there, but until unless it is declared, we can't say that whether it is good or bad. So we need to be very cautious in those kind of stocks if the results are coming in 1 day or 2 day. So take a very cautious position. Take a small tranche now, and then maybe add more positions once the results are declared, if the good results are declared. So okay, so that is one thing. Then Axis Bank. So as banks are now showing some strength, so Axis Bank is coming in our screener. Okay, I don't know why this is in our screener, even though it has made a blue candle and it is above RSI. Okay, correct. Because AMA logic we are not using in the scanner. So Axis Bank is another stock, guys. Keep it to your watch list. It has made a very strong bullish blue candle here, but the price is below AMA line. So tomorrow, if you see the price is closing this above this AMA line, so then I think Axis Bank can be one of the stock to consider. Yeah. So other than this, if we see individual stocks, uh, say like Venus Pipe, I have checked. It looks good to me. Good setup. Venus Pipe. So if you see, ST1 has gave a buy signal. RSI has turned positive here only, and after that there was a pullback, and now it's a reversal. So, but wait for the results. Results are on 26th. So after checking the results, probably you can think of in this stock. And looks like if you see this one level is a resistance to this. Yeah. So this one level is a resistance to this. So probably after this resistance is taken out, I think Venus Pipes is as a good stock. Then
Mantesh bhai,
yeah,
in
yeah,
daily, this was in daily, what you checked,
mm,
correct? Venus pipes, or which was the last script? Venus pipes.
yeah.
Yeah, in daily, this RSI MTF is at 53. For weekly, it changes or it remains the same?
It remains the same because this is a special indicator. This is not a
Yeah.
normal indicator.
Yeah, so it does not flow with the chart. So we have
No,
to, like, suppose if we have to check weekly, but RSI MTF does it, then does it matter?
no, it's not. It's not. If once it is showing that above 50 means that will be
Okay.
applicable to daily, monthly, weekly, whatever.
Okay. So that is the standard format that we have to follow.
Yeah, yeah. Say like example, if you see here Xpro,
Mm-hmm.
currently the RSI is 55.
Correct.
So
Yes.
so right now, if you look at the setup looks good. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
if I change this one to weekly, see that it is
Yeah, yeah.
55.
Only the graph changes, but the
Yes,
number remains the same.
correct. So if you see this Xpro came in our scanner, I don't know how are the numbers, but looks like market is considering the numbers are good. That's the reason you know it's a decent rally it is showing, and our ST1 has gave a buy signal. So keep a watch on this particular stock as well, because on weekly also it looks a decent setup is forming.
Yeah, because quarterly results are good. The margins have improved for Expro.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you can find some companies from this. So there is one company, Max Estate. This one I have looked at. Max Estate. Yeah. So on daily, if you see, it has shown a very strong bullish candle, and even MTG also has given a buy signal here. I don't know how are the numbers. Let's see quickly. Here, because I have taken a small tranche on Friday in this particular stock. Already I have taken a small tranche. I have not seen the numbers. Okay. So Q on Q, if you see, it is showing negative. Numbers are doesn't look. Oh my God. Okay. So numbers doesn't look good, guys. So I don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. So PAT wise also not good. So tomorrow I might see a uh, you know stock might react sharply. So it's a very small tranche I have taken it. So I have to exit tomorrow from this stock. So setup looks good to me, but now we need to see how the stock will react tomorrow.
It is expensive also at this moment of time, considering the results.
Mm. Okay. So which are the other stocks here? There are some very good, decent names in the scanner, so you can check for those. Yeah, MTG also. Elecon is one of the stock. I don't know how are the results or whether the results are already declared, but yeah. So if you see, this one has formed a blue candle, and even MTG also gave a buy signal at the same time. So very strong setup. Yeah? And if you see last few days volumes, very strong volumes are coming up. So Elecon is another stock which definitely you can keep in watch list. Yeah, on weekly also, if you see, it is showing a strong turnaround. Already on weekly, ST1, ST2 both gave a buy signal. Okay, so these are few of the stocks, guys, which you need to keep. There is one more stock which I think the numbers were good.
Mantinji,
JSW Cement. On Thursday, gave a blue candle, and after that, yesterday on Friday, there was almost 9% up this stock. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
the Helicon Engineering, no, this what do you call sales was good, but the expenses were also higher. So altogether, the results came down only, both in OPM as well as in net profit.
Okay, okay.
So just need to be aware of that. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. See, I will tell you that may be my assumption, you know, but we need to consider what is market's assumption. If market is rewarding those numbers and saying that okay, those numbers are well in line, then I think I should align with that, and I need to consider that. If my assumption is very good and market says no, the results are not as per my expectation, then I need to respect that. So but yes, definitely to have the base, we need to have our own study on the numbers, and so that we can have that list of stocks available with us, which stocks we might say are posting a good numbers. And then based on the market sentiment, we need to consider taking the position. Yeah, any other stock want to check here?
Mantesh, could you check Shilpa Medicare?
Silpa Medicare.
SH.
Yeah. Sir, this has already rallied up too much
Okay.
right now. If you see on weekly as well, so actually here itself was a good opportunity here somewhere.
Okay.
If you see on daily, here like on 24th March itself, this stock has made a blue candle here, and that time itself RSI became positive. So from there the stock is almost gave now, oh my god, 45% returns. So if somebody is holding, definitely a very good strong setup, and if you see it is at all-time high level right now. So exactly it is at the all-time high level. So if somebody want to play, then I don't know how are the numbers. Numbers I think already declared.
The results were very good.
Yeah. So if the results are very good, then just wait for this level to break, you know, and then you can enter. If somebody want to enter as a fresh, then definitely they can enter as a breakout strategy. Or if it happens breakout and then it comes back as a retest, breakout retest, that is the place you can again enter the fresh entry. And if somebody is having a position from the lower side, then once you see the breakout, they can add more quantities, so that they can enjoy this entire rally of this particular stock. But if you see here, this stock has given a good opportunity at a very low level itself,
Right.
very early.
Could we look at
Mantaji, fractal,
Fractal, how to spell
हाँ,
it?
FRACTAL, fractal analytics.
Fractal analytics. Yeah, so this particular stock right now, if you see, it is at the breakout retest level. So this was the breakout, very strong breakout happened, and then it came at exactly that breakout level. It is taking a support. So it is consolidating at this breakout level, and if you see some uh, bullish candle is forming, or some signs of reversal are forming, then I think it's a good level to enter here, or probably when uh, uh, whether super trend 1 or super trend 2 gives you a buy signal, then you can start taking a position. As far as the technical setup is concerned, this is a very perfect setup of breakout retest level. So hopefully wait for this super trend 1 or super trend 2 to give a buy signal, and then based on that enter into this position.
Thank you, thank you.
one more stock, Mantesh, Precam.
Okay, so if you see Precam, it is below RSI 50. That is one thing, because if you see little bit past here also, once it gave a very strong bullish blue candle,
Mm.
but that time also again the RSI was below 50. So that's the reason price could not sustain here, and then from there also we seen a decent downtrend. So now again it made a blue candle here, but again that blue candle was below 50 AMA line. RSI is below 50, but the price is sustaining above AMA line. So when are their results? So now I think everything is drilled down to results. So I would say, even though on Thursday itself it has already made a blue candle on the chart, but I will wait this RSI to close above 50
Okay.
to see this momentum, to or to get the confirmation on this momentum, that this momentum is going to sustain, and that confirmation only I will get once this crosses above 50.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so I think pretty much we have covered about the stocks and everything, and few stocks, which are very big names but somehow consolidating. So one of them is Trent. So Trent, okay, now I think Trent, there is a split is coming, but I can see the setup wise it is making a nice decent base here, but still it is just below the 50 RSI. Keep a watch on the trend, but again, you know very well, when any stock goes into bonus or split, so suddenly there is a big supply comes into the market, because the stock, the quantity of the stock will increase. So that's where then again we see some consolidation in terms of the price movement. So Trent is another stock, I would say keep a watch for coming days. One stock, again, it's a very beaten down stock, but looks very good to me at this level, is Tata Technologies. Sorry, not Tata. This one, Tata Technologies. I was just looking at this stock weekend. Yeah. So this is a beaten down stock. Uh, like it when it listed that time, it was so big hype, man. Everyone was like, dying to get this stock into their portfolio. And since then, it, like, uh, from 1200 1300 level, this stock never seen that price, and now this stock is at 600. But if you see, after lot of consolidation, now this stock is showing some strength. So the first sign for me is the stock was below RSI 30. So now it has crossed our RSI 30. So that's where some positive signs I'm seeing in this particular stock. Yeah. So at this moment, still I'm not seeing that this stock is ready for very strong up move, because still their numbers are not really, toward four numbers. But this stock is showing some strength. So keep a watch on this one. Yeah. So, and this one stock which I was showing you, uh, Techno Electric. On Thursday, this stock gave a blue candle here with a very strong volumes, and even MTG also gave a buy signal here. Their numbers are on 25th, so that means tomorrow are their numbers. So keep a watch on these numbers. If the numbers are going to be good, I think this is one of the stock which might show some strong up move in coming days, because the chart pattern shows it has already completed its entire downtrend cycle now, and and you can see this now, it is showing the strength in terms of chart as well. Okay, so I think we can wrap it up, guys, from here.
Mantesh, just before wrapping up, one thing. We
Yeah,
are seeing daily scanner. Why are we not seeing weekly scanner? Any specific reason?
no, we can see weekly as well.
Because
Weekly also you can see.
there are very few things are there.
You mean to say very less stocks?
Yes.
Yeah, so that is good, no? So that you have a very concentrated uh, list of stocks so that you don't need to really think about. Just see for one or two stocks and take a position from there. So if I want to see whether any issue in the logic, uh, no, it's a cash only. So no problem, everything is fine. So if that it is coming only limited stocks, so it's good for me actually. So you
Can you check
know,
endurance?
yeah. So if you see, very nice setup in endurance. So this candle made here previous week ST1 gave a buy signal, and this week ST2 gave a buy signal, and I think their numbers were also good. They posted the numbers also. So just check the numbers, and if the numbers are good, I think it's a good setup. Endurance.
Even Varroc engineering looks very good, setup. Varroc.
Yes. So this also has completed its cycle now, and it is just above the AMA line. And when are their numbers? 27th are their numbers. So just see that how are the Varroc engineering numbers will be. Uh, so it is available at a very good level right now.
Endurance is good, Mantesh.
Which one?
Endurance.
Yeah. So definitely then tomorrow you can think of, if you get little bit also at the opening level, if there is some pullback in the price, I think it's a good level to enter then.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mantesh, can you check Siemens?
Siemens, guys, this is the last stock. Huh? SEM.
SIE. SIEMENS.
SI.
SIE.
IE, sorry. Siemens, this one. Yeah, so yeah, very good setup. In fact, it gave a breakout of this level, and then it did a what do you say, retest of this breakout level, and then it's very strong right now. Yeah, sorry, what is happening? There is some problem with my mouse. Okay, so it's a good setup right now, guys. Siemens also. Okay, with this I will wrap it up. I think we have some very good, decent stocks in our scanners. Go and study them. You will find good opportunities, guys. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank
And
you. Thank you.
Thank you,
let's hope
everyone.
for
Thank you,
the best.
Mantesh. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Mantesh.
Thank you, Namaste.